Hello Pisces, welcome to weekly reading. This is going to be for the week of the 12th, going to the 18th of June. So we're going to dive straight into it and see what's going on for you guys. Alright, please Spirit, for Pisces for this week. Alright, for Pisces. And one more. Or two more, let's see. I'm wondering if I should put it kind of like in the camera, but it's too far away. I will show you guys. I'm gonna pull another oracle card. Keyword please for Pisces this week. Ooh, okay, interesting. Alright, overall energy please. We have the Eight of Swords, okay, so there's a feeling of being quite stuck in your current situation, maybe some anxiety, maybe some overthinking going on, or just kind of not being able to see through your current issues or current problems. Now, maybe this week there is some emphasis here coming through to do with your goals. We do have the Observer card coming through in your Oracle cards, which is a card of this fox, looking at the moon, wondering how it's going to get there. This is has a meaning of thinking about where you're going to settle down, when you can finally rest. So maybe you guys are in a position that you are ready to leave from. You're wanting to change things up in your life. You're thinking of the future and where you want it to be. The Observer card comes through and is kind of just like, all you need to do, Pisces, is kind of just look at that goal. It's almost like the universe is going to then introduce you to a path that's going to take you there, but you don't need to know how to do it just now. All you need to do is to be clear about where it is that you want to go and get very certain about it. Okay, to really think about where it is that you want to go. I think with the Eight of Swords being here, maybe what's actually making you feel super stuck is that I don't know how I'm going to get there though. I don't know what I need to do. And I kind of pick up on the energy that maybe you're applying maybe too much pressure on yourself. You might be in a situation where you might need to kind of rely on the universe a little bit, and that can be really uncomfortable because I feel like you're in this position, Pisces, where you're feeling as if you have to do something. And sure, you can make the present a little bit more easier for you, meaning to do things that you love to do. But when it comes down to getting where you want to go, at least within this week, I can really see that you might be overthinking a situation beyond what you can do right now. Does that make any sense? I feel like I'm really out of touch with my speaking. We do have blame coming through, and that is a key word for this week, and this might be something that we're having to kind of remove ourselves from doing, which is the affirmation here is, I accept responsibility for my well-being. And I feel like this is something that we're having to kind of focus on. It's not to blame ourselves, it's not to blame anyone else, but it's to actually go, okay, like what can I do in this present moment to make my present more like satisfying for me? Because I do see that we're super focused on where we want to be. I want to settle down. I can only be happy when I've reached this moon, when I can finally relax. But this is what's creating this kind of claustrophobia like energy in your current situation, is you're feeling like the walls are coming in. There is this pressure and feeling like things are outside your control. So this blame card is removing any blame from anyone who has put you in a situation as well. There may have been effects of other people, but at the end of the day, no one is going to, especially if they made your life hell, they're not really going to come in and make it any better for you, are they? So at the end of the day, it's really about, okay, this person may have done this to me, or this situation is really not what I want it to be. My current situation is not where I want to be, but I can change that. And it's really about pulling that power back to you here, Pisces. Because on the other side, we have Truth Be Told. And I love this card because it's kind of like saying that there is always another side of the story. So the thing that we've been saying to ourselves, maybe to do with this anxiety, to do with feeling stuck, there is a different perspective on that. But this Truth Be Told card is almost like there is another, I kind of always see this as a timeline shift. So even if you feel like your goals are completely impossible, or, you're super far away from it, just like this Observer card, how on earth is this fox going to get to the moon? But there is something in your present situation, a gift that's going to come through, hence the egg here, that is going to help you get there, but it's something that you do not see coming right now. Okay? And this, truth be told, is almost like you are completely capable of getting where you want to be. So visualize it. It might help you feel a bit more inspired and less trapped in your current situation. Okay? And then we have deep knowing, which is really acting upon your intuition. All right. Can we clarify this Eight of Swords, please, for Pisces? Some of you might be cutting a fringe or cutting your hair. The Eight of Swords with the Fool card is really interesting because we go from this feeling of stuck and can't, really see beyond your current situation or get out of your head to this complete leap of faith coming through with the Fool card. So I do sense a bit of freedom coming through, but you might be holding yourself back a little bit because, there are some things unanswered with that Eight of Swords. It's kind of the card of the unknown. So yeah, I was trying to see if I can pick up on anything else. The Fool card is kind of about trusting a little bit in the universe. As you can see, we can see those stars in the universe in that umbrella, and it's just the belief that the universe is going to catch you. So I do believe here that there is a little bit of like a new path coming through, which is what this Truth Be Told is kind of initiating, is that the universe is going to show you the path that you need to go down. But what you need to do right now, if anything, is just to get out of your head, is just to stop feeling like you're trapped in a situation. And that can be very difficult given your current circumstances, is all you're surrounded by. But it's about understanding that your life can change. And when you accept responsibility for your well-being, just like this card says, which is, okay, I may not feel comfortable in my current position and I want to be here instead, but what can I do right now that makes me happy? If it's painting, if it's something creative, or if it's going out, enjoying the sunshine, like it's just doing something different, kind of sparks a bit of change for you. And if you're currently feeling really like stuck in your current position, then maybe looking into the future might bring you that inspiration that might cause that confidence in the universe to take that leap of faith. But let's see what the challenges are this week. Challenges is the Nine of Pentacles, so it could be some financial struggle that you guys might be experiencing. The Nine of Pentacles is also kind of enjoying the present moment. It is a card of slowing down usually. There's like a snail on the floor, but in this deck it's not. But it always means the same thing for me, of what it seems to be your challenge is actually slowing down, is actually enjoying the present moment and being aware of the opportunities that come up in the present. Okay, the Nine of Pentacles, again, there could be some challenges with accepting your own company, or again accepting a present situation. It could be financial issues, and maybe what you want to do is be financially independent, just like the Nine of Pentacles, but that might be a challenge for you to figure out how you're going to do that this week as well. Let's see another challenge for this week for Pisces. The King of Swords is kind of being overly logical, or maybe not logical enough. Okay, this can go both ways. The King of Swords is really good at planning and prepping and strategizing. So some of you may have that strength, but maybe part of the... Okay, so this is two ways that this can go about. So resonate with it however you wish. Some of you need to get more organized and more logical. Others of you need to kind of get out of that logic, because this could be the thing that's actually trapping you. Maybe some of you, you're not actually considering the facts around you, and this is what's getting you stuck. Being logical is actually understanding that, okay, well, what I do have is myself, and I am completely in control of my situation, or at least my perspective of it. And what I do to get myself out of it if I'm unhappy with it. It's taking that plan. Maybe it is choosing yourself and being more independent. Spending more time with your own energy. But the King of Swords can also mean for those who don't resonate with that, because it's kind of not exactly clear to me, is kind of maybe getting out of that head and being too logical of, okay, well, how am I going to get here if my current life is not what I want it to be, and I can't see beyond it, and I don't know how I'm going to get there, so I'm never going to achieve that. That kind of self-talk really is limited, and we are unlimited beings, Pisces. You definitely know that deep down, and maybe your current situation is kind of blocking your vision, is starting to block your belief system, is blocking your understanding that you are a limited being and that you are completely in control, not of everything, but of yourself and where your life is going to go. Sometimes it just means having to kind of taking that leap of faith and changing things up and doing a completely new thing. The advice for you, Pisces, is the Two of Wands. So again, another card emphasizing to think about expanding your life, doing something different, doing something new. Maybe there is travel coming up for some of you guys, okay? But this is very similar to the Observer card. It's about visualizing where you want your next chapter to be. Maybe things are a little bit too comfortable for you right now, and that's what's creating some, like, maybe you're in a bit of a comfort zone here. Some advice, please, for Pisces. Six of Wands is to have more confidence in yourself, actually. All right, Six of Wands is coming out of conflict successfully, being up on that high horse, having that success and celebration, and having people admiring you for it. And even if they're not admiring you and you do have some people who are judging you, it doesn't matter, because you are successful regardless of what people have to say. So it's kind of about raising above the opinions of other people. So your advice here is to kind of understand that your future can be very successful. You can definitely come out of a very conflicting period for you, whether that's internal conflict or external or both. But it's just, this is about focusing on rising above the expectations or opinions of other people and living your life how you want to live it. All right? It's kind of understanding that you can conquer the things that seem to be a blockage for you at the moment. All right, anything else, please, for Pisces? We have Barrel. So some of you at the moment are feeling like this. You feel something is lacking in your life, perhaps love, money, or goals. It might feel like goals is to do with your future and where it's going. You do have karma, Pisces, so you guys will reap what you have sown. So don't worry. If you are doing the action now, then you will reap what you have sown. Don't worry. Your efforts are not going to go to waste. You also have flowers, okay, with happiness here. So things will work out. Maybe it's happiness that you're feeling like you're lacking. So try to do things. I know it sounds like really easy. I know it's not, because sometimes it can be very hard to pull yourself out of this mental state, you know, of not having the energy to do it, or not having the time to do it, or whatever it may be. But that King of Swords might be calling for you to make a strategy, to make a plan, is to just take that first step and allow the path to unfold before you, okay? Sometimes you have to take that leap of faith to actually see where you're going, or where it can lead you, and that can be scary. That can cause us to hold back, but it could be very much worth it in the end. All right? I'm sending you my love, Pisces. Thank you so much for being here with me. I really appreciate every single one of you. Make sure you like and subscribe if you want more of these. But other than that, I'll see you guys next time, all right?